Hello, hi, how are ya? It's Kelly, the spiritual lighthouse, the sunshine in the dark, and I am back again today to give you another reading. We're going to start again with my spiritual psychic downloads. Today is May 26, 2024. Today's angel number is 588, and the day is a 3-day. That breaks down to a 3. Okay, so I'm going to read what 588 means. So I looked on Google. 588 is an indication that you are in charge of your financial security. Be in anticipation for it to come your way. 588 shows you that you have the ability to do well if you put in the necessary effort. So the day is a 3-day. The 588 breaks down to a 3. So number 3 holds immense spiritual significance. It represents self-expression, communication, creativity, optimism, and joy. Okay. So today I was outside, just got to work, was hanging out a little bit, just looking at rocks, picking rocks, hanging out. I found a rock that was shaped like an ear. It's very strange. And then as I seen the ear-shaped rock, I heard "listen" in my ear. It was clear as day. I listen. So I was like, okay, so I'm listening. Nothing's going down, whatever. So I make some supper, come sit down to eat my dinner, and all of a sudden this fly buzzes in my ear. It's in my ear, oh, it was freaking nasty. Yeah, and it was like this fly was making me listen. It was like, listen. It was the same ear. Anyways, so I went for another walk after I ate my supper, and I was listening to the birds and the bees and the trees. Um, I heard the coyotes howl. There was ducks quacking, just all sorts of birds chirping, and there was a big pond, and I must have scared this beaver because it started slapping his tail on the water, making this big crazy sound. But it was in this time that I realized that we're all so connected, just interconnected. Everything. Family, home, earth, the stars, the air, the water, the animals, right? We're all connected to one another. And it's important that we respect each other, right? Also, I found a big hunk. Actually, I should almost just show you guys. Oh, this chair. Hang on a second. I'll show you guys. One second. So I found this big hunk of, it's called calcite apparently. I guess you can't really see it. It's not really the best picture quality, but in the light here it is it's so sparkly and shiny. So I asked online what the hell this stuff was, and somebody told me that it was called calcite. So me being the person that I am, I googled what the hell calcite meant, right? Okay, so calcite is a spiritual stone that facilitates the opening of higher consciousness and psychic abilities. It helps mind and body to remember soul experiences. Calcite connects the emotions with the intellect. It's an excellent stone when studying arts and sciences. Just thought that I'd throw that out there. I just think it's the weirdest stone. It's you can see it's I don't know, it's just like a thin layer of this stuff on top of this weird rock. The rock on the outside was the weirdest looking rock I've ever seen. And it's greeny yellow. It was huge rock. Very cool stuff. I don't think I've ever found that before. And I didn't realize that it was all about being connected, and that's the same as number 3, right? Number 3 is all about the body, mind, and soul, or spirit, right? And higher consciousness and everything being connected, and that we're all connected. And I just thought that I'd share that with you guys because it was important to me. Yeah, every day I just get my little book out and I write down whatever thoughts come my way. So I hope that you guys are doing good. Thank you to all my new subscribers, by the way. I think we're up to 70. Thank you. Thank you, Spiritual Lighthouse fam. All right. Perfect. Okay, so today, I'm wondering what we're going to be getting into today, guys. I'm trying to pick my cards. I don't know which ones to get into. I think I'm going to use my Starseed Oracle for right now. Holy, I have a big mess of stuff going on here. Gotta move some stuff around. Yeah, if you guys don't mind liking, sharing, subscribing, I would really appreciate it. It's pretty cool to watch my channel grow. It's very interesting. I think I got bit by a mosquito. Ouch. Okay. Alright, so if you guys are here with me, you probably recognize what a star seed is. Alright. I'm going to read, let's see. So, the Starseed Oracle is for star seeds, souls who have a longing for all that's mysterious and unknown. A star seed is an old soul, someone whose soul has experienced places other than Earth. Perhaps we're all star seeds, some of us displaying stronger traits because the veil of remembering is thinner, or perhaps some souls have spent more time in or recent lifetimes incarnating in places in the known and unknown universe. So that's what a starseed is. Just like an old soul. Somebody who has definitely been here before. And if you're on this channel, then you would probably feel drawn to this deck. I remember. Soul plan. Fated life versus the destiny life. Yeah. There's this innate part of your being that knows you're not from here. There's a part of you that remembers some other life in the sky or some life in the stars. You recognize that you're not a one-dimensional being or three-dimensional being. You recognize that you're a soul having a spiritual existence in a body. The fated life versus the destiny life. I'd like to read that. It's interesting. Where is it? I remember. There was a moment before you were born when you chose the conditions of the life you're living right now. When you plotted out these exact moments along the timeline of your life. We live in a world of free will, and therefore these moments become our destiny only through saying yes. The fated life is the one we were born into. The destiny life is the one our soul chooses, and it takes courage and faith. If you pull this card, it's because you're likely now face to face with the choice to follow the destiny life over the fated life, to trust the plan your soul is calling you towards, and to remember that this moment was prearranged on your life's timeline. You may find yourself at a crossroads, at a moment when you're being called to make a decision, to keep walking the perfectly laid out path before you, or to choose the one less traveled. You may be facing a change of career, a new relationship, a difficult decision, or something else that requires courage and faith. You're being invited to remember your soul's greater plan and to surrender it. When you're confronted with a path that's undefined, it's normal for doubt to rear its head. In fact, this is a certain sign that you're facing your soul's greater plan. Every hero in his or her life journey comes eye to eye with doubt. The only way around it is through it. It's all part of the larger plan. What are you being called to do to surrender to your soul's plan? So, I'm a firm believer that once we start doing more high vibrational things for ourselves, like eating foods that are good for us, like foods that are grown, eating more of that, less boxed crap, quitting smoking, quitting drinking, quitting doing drugs or whatever, just putting like good stuff in our body, it raises our vibration. And every time I let go of some kind of like an addiction or whatever, I notice myself vibrating at a higher level. And maybe you're noticing that too. So maybe there's something that you just kicked, a habit that you just kicked. Maybe you just, kicked your boyfriend out and you dropped 300 pounds and you feel 110 times smarter, right? Maybe he was taking advantage of you, or somebody in your family was taking advantage of you, and you just decided this isn't happening anymore. You're deciding. You are going to be in charge of your life. You're in charge of your destiny. You're not letting other people decide what you're going to do. You're not listening to everybody else's opinions. You don't care right now. You know you. You know your soul's true calling. You know what you want to do. You're going after it. Keep going after it. Okay? It says forge, don't follow. Pave a new path. Be the leader that you wish you had. This is exactly what you're doing. You're throwing out these to everybody around you. The ones who did not believe in you. The ones who choose to make you feel like you're this big, to make themselves feel bigger somehow in their own minds. You're not doing that anymore. You're forging your own path. You're cutting your own path. I just visualized like a lawnmower just going through all these bushes, whatever. Like, you're done. You're done following. You're not a follower. You're a leader. You're realizing that your heart's opening up. Your heart's opening up to your higher intelligence, to your soul. Do you see all this green? Green is about your heart chakra, and this purpley color is about your intuition and your crown chakra. And when our heart starts to open up, when we let God in, or when we let our angels in, or when we let a higher power in, our angels, archangels, ancestors, it doesn't have to be God all the time, right? But if you believe that there's people up there for you, like relatives that have passed away that have your back, they do have your back. They are protecting you. You are protected. You're opening up your heart chakra. You're opening up your heart. You're letting things go. You're forgiving. You're not forgetting. You're dropping your backpack of rocks off at the nearest bus stop. You don't care. You're leaving them for the next guy to pick up. You've had enough of those rocks. You're feeling lighter. Okay? 300 pounds lighter and 110 times smarter. I don't know why that's coming to mind. Forge. Don't fall. That's too many. Sorry, guys. Just one card, please. One card at a time, guys. One card at a time. Angels? So they still give me two anyway. Alright, so this one is You Got the Love. Hadarian energy, codependency, and boundaries. I think this is what you're breaking free from. You're breaking free from codependency. You're breaking free from people who don't respect your boundaries. I kind of want to read this card just because I don't know what Hadarian energy is. So the Hadarians are believed to be beacons of pure, divine, unconditional love who see love in all people and situations. Oh, I didn't know that. That's interesting. As a result, they can find it hard to have boundaried, interdependent, healthy relationships because they only see the unconditional nature of those they meet. I have had a problem with this. Alright? So don't feel bad. The lovers of the cosmos, they dive in fast. They're here to learn how to love while in a separate body. To learn to love self first and then establish healthy relationships with others. To remember that the love they seek is already within them. That they truly do have the love all on their own, and so do you. All the love that you have been seeking from outside sources, no. It starts here. It starts with you. You are the love. You are the unconditional love. And you need to start loving yourself first before you can start trying to heal those around you. Alright? So the message of this card is to review the ways that you may need to establish healthier boundaries. Perhaps you're in a codependent relationship in which you may be losing your sense of self. It's common for starseeds to dive deep into relationships, particularly those who feel safe and familiar at a soul level. Perhaps you're in a relationship in which you give more than you receive. Or perhaps there's a certain volatility to it and you're always unsure where you stand. This card is assigned to do a relationship review and see what energetic agreements you've made, consciously or unconsciously. To acknowledge if there are relationships in which you feel anxious or powerless. in which you don't feel like it's safe to relax and just be you. To assess if there are any places of inadequacy that you've used a relationship to soothe and cover up. To acknowledge if there are relationships in which you feel anxious or powerless. Yeah, so if there are any relationships in your life right now that when you think of it, when you think of a relationship making you feel anxious or powerless, if there's one of those in your life, get rid of it. Give it the boot. Kick it the fuck out, please. Thank you. You don't need that. Okay? And yes, surrender to the sweetness. Venus energy. I'm a Libra. Venus energy, pleasure, joy, make love to life. This is you. You're going to be, maybe go swimming. The water is very helpful. The water helps us heal. Okay? I'm hearing Turtle Island for some reason. Yeah, this card just makes me feel just so calm, so mellow, so peaceful. This is the energy that your spirit guides and angels and ancestors and everybody wants you to feel. They want you to feel this energy all the time. They don't want you to have this energy of 1 foot in, 1 foot out the door kind of energy. They want you to feel comfortable, not codependent, not like overly comfortable, but there's a fine line and you know the difference. If you're on here, you're smart people. But surrender to your own sweetness. Maybe you've been more in your masculine lately, your masculine energy, like you've been just like working hard and focusing on money and career, and maybe things have been put on the back burner. Maybe you've been putting yourself on the back burner. Not anymore. Not with Venus energy. Time to rise and shine. All right. I'm taking this one. Starkeeper. Cosmic ancestors. Seed the light by staying grounded. So, have you been grounded lately? Have you been doing your grounding exercises lately? If you don't know how to do grounding exercises, I strongly suggest you looking it up online. There's very many, vast array of them. The quickest, easiest one for me is to close my eyes and envision a root growing down from my head, out my feet, down all the way through my feet, through the ground, all the way to the earth's core, and then wrapping myself around the earth's core, and then coming back up as to anchor myself to the earth's core, and then coming back up into my body. That's how you can anchor yourself and stay grounded. That's one way. You can also do it by taking off your socks and shoes and going for a walk outside. All right, you choose. There's many ways to do it. You can do it any type of way. There's lots of ways. No right or wrong way. All right. If it keeps you feeling like this, calm and cool and serene, then you're doing it right. Okay, give me some more messages for my collective here, please. Ancestors, Archangel Michael. Star family. There's two? Oh my god, two of them again. Oh, those are stuck right together. Okay, so Star family, you're part of a team of souls. Call in support. Do you feel alone? Have you been feeling lonely in a house full of people? It's not a good feeling. Know your worth. Know who you are. Reclaim your power. Where is my Star family card that I'm trying to find? There it is. At some stage, we were each a part of a soul cluster, a gathering of souls who broke away from one another to experience themselves individually. Those who are part of your soul cluster are part of your star family. Your star family are those souls who are cut from a similar cosmic cloth. You haven't just experienced lifetimes together, your souls were once actually one. It's very common for star family members to incarnate at similar times to work with anchoring a similar frequency of light and to cross paths with each other. You know that someone is part of your star family when you feel like you know and remember them from the moment you meet. You feel instantly familiar and comfortable. Time both passes quickly and stretches when you're with them. You feel more yourself with them than with anyone else. It can sometimes feel like looking in the mirror because, in a way, you are. Often, you'll go out of your way to help those in your star family instinctively, knowing it's part of your path. When a star family member dies, you feel it very deeply, regardless of how long you knew them. A certain soul mourning or soul breaking occurs. Think about the people in your life. Who do you feel is a part of your star family? If this card comes up in a spread, it's likely that you've met someone who's part of your star family or you're about to. I resonate with this so deeply, this star family card, because I had a lot of friends pass away on me. And a lot of these friends, I felt like they were part of my star family. Like, I felt like they were my brothers, right? And I never really hung out with girls that much, but I hung out with a lot of guys. I had a lot of guy friends. I have two brothers, right? My dad treated me like a man. He raised me as a boy, raised me to be a man, all right? But anyways, um, there's just this soul recognition that I had with these people. And I don't know if you guys have had that, and I'm sure you have, but once you recognize that, uh, you'll never forget it, right? So, but another thing to remember is that just because somebody has passed away doesn't mean that they're not there. They're still there with you, right? There's the power of like 500,000 people behind you at all times. When you walk through the room, the earth shakes. That's how powerful you are and how powerful your star collective is. Um, so, whale and orca elders, share your song, frequency of sound, and diving deep. So, I'm hearing YouTube frequencies. I can't think of what they're called right now, I guess. I don't know, like the 432 megahertz or whatever. Like, there's different frequencies for different. There's different frequencies for everything, really. For healing, for love, like for there's so many different frequencies that you can tap into. So give that a look. Like check that out. Check out these frequencies. Maybe listening to these frequencies at nighttime when you're sleeping will be very beneficial to you. So we're gonna read the whale and the orca elders. The whale and the orca elders are benevolent cosmic beings here to anchor a frequency of love onto the planet, to harmonize it with their song. As they weave around the oceans, they do so much more than any of us know. Their physical presence affects Earth's magnetic field, and their harmonics call us to wake up and remember our own soul's song. Looking into the eye of a whale is something you'll never forget. Whales see into your very being, and in an instant you're changed forever. They see beyond the physical, the woundings, the identity, the personality, the story. They see right into your soul. If you pull this card, you're being called to surrender to your deepest truth and share it with potency, to bow down to who you truly are, to stretch your heart wide enough to hold it all, to leave your fears, doubts, and baggage at the door, to question any part of you that doesn't feel good enough. The whale and orca elders want you to give others the privilege of seeing who you truly are, and for you to see the same in other beings. To drop your hang-ups and personality flaws and get busy revealing the unique note or soul your soul came here to sing. Allow the song that echoes in the four chambers of your heart to emanate in all four directions. Peel back the layers of suffering and pain and reveal to others your soul's true song, and endeavor to see the soul of all those you meet. How are you being called to share your soul's unique song? Maybe you're a singer, like maybe you like to write songs. Maybe you're a poet, you like to write poetry. um if you, again, it's, this is artistic, this is about the arts, like making a painting, crocheting, this is cooking, baking, this is anything that you can make with your hands, anything that you, or your feet, whatever digits you choose to use, it doesn't matter. But this is creating something. This is creating something as in written song. This is creating something to share with the world, to express your true self. So now's the time. Maybe you're 33 years old And you woke up today and you decided that you're going to make a YouTube channel about something that you're very interested in, something that you hope that people can take. Like, so you want to give to people. You want them to be able to take from you in a good way. You're a good person. In case nobody's told you that today, I love you. You're a good person. You're meant to be on this planet. This planet's kind of a shit show, but you know what? We signed up for it. I want you to know that you're never alone. Say, I am not alone. I am abundant. I am strong. I am worthy. You guys are all that, and then some. It's time that you start believing it. You need to lead the pack. Remember what they said? Forage, don't follow. Forage your own, not forage, forge your own path. Baby steps, action. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. So yes, baby steps. You don't have to do the whole thing. You don't have to get the whole thing out and published in one day. Okay, this is taking baby steps every single day to put a little bit more in it, to add a little bit more to it, add a little bit more to the story. Every day you're doing that. You're taking these baby steps in stride. These baby steps are going to lead to these mountains being climbed and these big achievements being accomplished. That's what you want. All these things that you want are coming to you. But it's up to you to get it, and you have to get your mind right before you can have it. It's just how it goes. You have to think of yourself as already being there. We can't sit around and think about the grass being greener on the other side, and we can't sit around and look at other people and think about how great their lives are. Oh, they must have a great life. I highly doubt that. There's so much going on behind closed doors that people have no idea about. Everybody's so busy trying to make themselves look perfect that nobody even cares to see what's going on inside of a person. Everybody's so masked up all the time. I'm good. I'm fine. Hi, how are you? Hey, I'm good. I'm fine. Everything's great. Living the dream. I hate that saying. I hate that saying so much because it's bullshit. Living the dream. Like, no. If you're having a bad fucking day, just say I'm having a bad fucking day. That's it. We can do that. We can talk to each other, can't we? Like, oh, and if you can't talk to people like that in your life, like if you can't be open and honest and truthful about how you're feeling, then you're with the wrong people and you're not with your star family. Find your star family, your soul family. Find the ones that make your heart sing your song. They're out there. You're not alone. Might feel like you're alone because we're meant to be alone. All of us special like healers and the 144,000 of us or whatever, we're all meant to be here at this time. But we're also meant to go through things alone in order for soul growth. We need that hermit phase in our lives. We all do. We need it to grow. Yes, your life is a canvas. Again, if you're a painter, your life is a canvas. Artist, manifestation, creative accountability. I'm going to read this one. It was the very last card of the deck. So you are the artist of your life, and your life is a canvas. Take responsibility for your ability to create. Earth is known as a planet of manifestation. Your present moment is based on your past thoughts and beliefs. Your current thoughts determine your future. What kind of life do you want to create for the future? What are you being called to create? Exactly. What are you being called to create in your own mind? Everybody has a different thing that they want to create. Nobody's the same, but your mission is yours alone. Nobody can do it. Nobody can, fake being you or whatever. I don't know what the word is. Nobody can take that away from you. Your authenticity. You are authentic. Okay? Reconnect with your manifesting power and align your thoughts, feelings, and actions with the vibration that matches them. It's never too late to start, and no experience is required. All you need is an open heart, which we have. Boom. Open heart. There's our open heart chakra. and mind, because that's our heart and mind card. Remember we were talking about it? The purple and the green? All we need is an open mind and heart and mind, and consistent daily action. Get out of here, fly. If you're not sure what you'd like to create, start instead with a feeling of deep gratitude for all that's good in your life right now. State out loud what you're most thankful for. Look for the good in your life, and one thing will be certain. You'll find yourself attracting more and more good experiences into your world. This card is inviting you to see your entire life as a canvas, and the picture is completely up to you. Color it with your thoughts and feelings. Create the life that you most long to live. You may also be called to be more creative in your everyday life. What have you been called to create? How can you express yourself more creatively? What are you being called to create? Drop it down in the comments. Own it. Own whatever you're wanting to do. Are you an artist? Are you a musician? Are you a poet? Are you a baker? Are you, I don't know, a gingerbread man painter? What are you? Right? Who are you? Who are you? Who? I went to that concert. Anyways, I'm going to get one more card. Actually, let's get an activation card. We're going to get one activation card. Sacred Geometry Activations, Oracle. Please, Archangel Michael, ancestors, angels, everybody of divine wine, not wine light, white light, divine wine. Wow, somebody's having wine. Divine white light. Tell us what my collective needs right now. What activations? Okay. So we got the Tantric Journey, number 42. The frequency of Tantric Journey helps us to unlock the hidden knowledge and wisdom that we intrinsically hold about how to reach a state of wholeness and completion through our sensual experiences with ourselves and with another. And Gaia, number 28. These could be significant. Frequency of Gaia reminds us that we are infinitely connected to one another, just as we are to our great mother and to the universe that birthed us all. That's what I literally wrote down. Where's my book? Where's my book? The fuck? Oh, but yeah, I wrote that. We're all connected. That was the first thing I talked about. Do you see how everything just kind of goes in a circle like that? We are all, look, we are all connected. Shh. Because we're all connected. Interconnectedness, family, home, earth, stars, air, animals, water. I love when these kind of things work out like that. Like, and we're gonna get this. We're gonna birth this experience by our grounding, by being out in nature. It is summertime right now, where I am anyways, and we only have not much of it. Like, we're lucky if we get a couple months of nice weather, and then it's back to fucking snow. Anyways, I want you guys to get outside and listen. Like that weird little rock ear that I found. Weird ass bug flying in my ear. Just listen. You can hear everything. It's really beautiful to just sit outside and listen. Listen to all the animals talking to each other. The animals will talk to you. Yeah, talk. I just pulled the throat chakra. Yes, talk to them. Talk to the animals outside. Talk to it. Like, I don't care what anybody says. You can look stupid. You can call me stupid all you want, but I don't give a shit. If I go outside and I see some cows or some birds, you bet your ass I'm talking to them. Every time. I don't know why. I always have. I've always been like that. Like, why do I have to honk at the cows? Like, when I'm on my Harley and I'm, like, riding by. I'm, like, waving. Hi, cows. I love them. Right? Don't judge me. I'm not judging you. And if anybody's judging you for talking to the cows, they can piss off. Anyways, the frequency of the throat chakra, the blue flower of life, supports our self-expression and our sense of peace and balance. So opening up and getting our feelings, whatever you're feeling, the feelings need to come out. So something's been blocked. Maybe you've been keeping something in your mind for so long, like you've been keeping it hidden or whatever, like your true feelings or thoughts or your true artistic abilities. Whatever it is, it's been hidden and it's coming out now. All right? But it can't come out without you. All right? And then I just pulled this one here for whatever reason. So the cosmic heart, devotion, potency, and making your life a moving prayer. Right? So speak it into existence. Talk as if it's already happened. Like, I'm a millionaire. I am a millionaire. Say it with me. I'm a millionaire. I'm a billionaire. The blue flame, spontaneous awakening, activation, and integration time. So I want to read about the blue flame because I've heard a couple different, different things about it. So let's read. Spontaneous awakening, activation, integration time. Maybe that's what's going on. Spontaneous awakening, being out in nature and you spontaneously awaken. Okay, this is a card of awakening and energetic upgrades. Perhaps you're going through a period of spontaneous awakening, receiving visions and having experiences that are out of the ordinary. In the West, little is known about the process of spontaneous awakening, and it can feel very scary when we're going through it alone. Elsewhere, they can be seen as auspicious experiences, with those going through them being treated with tender care. I didn't know that. The West is absolutely fucked, though. I would agree. Like, we're back ass hillbilly country. I don't know. They don't know anything about, like, spirituality. You should see the people in the town they live in. It's hillbilly central. Like, I don't fit in there. I don't belong. Alright, so the blue beings are thought to be activating beings with great potential for healing and upgrading our cellular structures. They appear in moments of extreme awakening, activating a physical kundalini awakening and deep cellular and DNA healing. Many people glamorize the awakening process, however, in reality, it's much messier and more difficult than most of us believe. We must first let go of what we think we know for sure and how we make sense of the world. This isn't easy. The awakening process, even when it's spontaneous, takes a considerable amount of time to integrate, and awakening without integration can leave us feeling very ungrounded, which is hence why we're supposed to be grounding ourselves. So maybe you're going through a giant spiritual awakening right now, and you're fucking rattled. Maybe you're like way rattled right now. Sorry for my swearing again. Working on that. If you're in the midst of an awakening, the process never ends. But treat this time as deeply sacred and give yourself ample space to ground and integrate the extreme changes that you're going through. Yeah. I allow myself to surrender to the awakening process that's right for me. I take things slowly and integrate my experience each and every day. That's the step by step. That's the taking our steps. So I think that my subscribers, the people that are like connected to me and are brought into me by way of the internet and spiritual existence and all that. I forgot what I was going to say, but anyways, we're all connected. We're all connected. ADHD is a hell of a thing, people. It really is. Okay, one more card. One more of my activations. Coherence. Number 13. The frequency of coherence supports our ability to harmonize the frequency of the heart with the frequency of the mind for an optimal ability to create the reality that we desire. I'm done today. I am done. It's all about integrating your heart, opening up your mind, and creating the reality that you deserve. You are your own artist. You're creating your canvas. You're painting your own reality. You got this. What do you want, though? What do you want? Do you want a farm with a big red barn? Do you want, like, a curvy SE driveway? Right? What do you want? Do you want big-ass maple trees to line your driveway? What do you want? Do you want to have a bird bath in the back? Do you want a fountain? Do you want a pool? Oh, wait, we live in Alberta. Sorry, I live... All right. A skating rink? All right. Buy myself a ski-doo. Turn my Harley into one of the two. Anyways, I just want to let you guys know that you're loved. You're on the right path. You're going exactly where you're needed. You're right on time. Time isn't even real, okay? I just want you guys to know that everything's going to be okay. All right? And I love you. And if nobody's told you today, I love you. And I'll tell you 20 times a day. I don't care. If I have to do it that many times to get it through, that's how many times we'll do it, okay? I hope you guys have a great night. It's 11:11 right now. 39:39 on my clock. Oh, sorry, 39:49 on my clock. Um, yeah, just keep on going, guys. Baby steps. Baby steps. That's all it takes. Nobody can do it all in one day. All right? Like, I'm applauding you. I'm applauding you. I love you. And I hope you guys all have a great night. Bye bye.